Hey, what's going on? It's your boy EA, Easy Money, Evan Anderson, straight out of Savannah, Georgia. Just wanted to give a quick shout because I got something to say to all my college graduates, those that are in school, getting ready to go to school, thinking about going to school. And here's what it is, man. I want you guys to really think about, uh, you know, what's your purpose in going to school? What's your purpose in going to college? Not necessarily school, because I'm not gonna knock school at all. I'm not gonna knock college at all. But currently I'm 32. My birthday is in a month on November 17th. I'll be 33. I graduated class of 2003 from Georgia Southern University out of Statesboro, Georgia. Um, so with that being in mind, I have a BS degree in management with a minor in marketing. You know, so what I'm here to say today basically is this. I spent this afternoon or this evening with a couple of my buddies, a couple of my frat brothers. Uh, you know, that didn't actually go to school with me at Georgia Southern, but they went to Savannah State in various degrees. Graduated from different all types of different educational programs, everything from CSI, information technologies, marketing majors, business majors, biology majors. So it was actually basically a round robin of us that were sitting around, and so we were just pretty much discussing what everybody's kind of going through now at the current time, the type of experiences that they've been through, and so I wanted to bring it and put it, on a global scale here on YouTube. Um, and so basically, just long story short, I'm gonna give you my story. I graduated in 2003 from Georgia Southern with a got my major in management, sport management, minor in business. When I first graduated, I got a job immediately in my major at International Sports Management, which was a hospitality management type of a job, hospitality sales basically. Uh, More or less, I sold tickets for major sporting events such as the PGA Tours, Wimbledon, the NBA All Star Finals, MLB Finals, Super Bowl, different major sporting events such as that. And the whole point of me just telling you this is that corporate America changes on you on a blink of an eye. And I actually was working with the company for about 3 months before the company manager came down and closed down the whole Atlanta office. I was living in Atlanta at the time. The significant thing about this is, once I got the job, I pretty much thought I had it made. I'm originally from Savannah. I moved up to Smyrna, Georgia. My job was located downtown Atlanta off of Marietta Street. A lot of you guys know the building on Atlanta on Marietta Street. You guys probably pass by it all the time if you're from that area. But anyways, uh, I packed up everything. I put all my belief into this job, that I had in corporate America working for International Sports Management, and I was with the company for about 2 months before the company president came down. I remember it was a morning at the beginning of August, and the president of the company flew into the Atlanta office. We all were scheduled to be there at 8 o'clock. The president came in about 10 o'clock, and he came down 10 o'clock, started a meeting, and by about 10:15 the meeting was over. Closed the whole Atlanta office down. And here I am, fresh out of college, you know, thinking that I've arrived, and the whole Atlanta office got closed down in about 15 minutes. The company president came in at about 10 o'clock. The meeting was over at 10:15, and at that point I got put in a position where it was, what are you going to do to survive? Because like I just told you, I just started this job, just moved to Atlanta from Savannah, so now here I am. I got my apartment leased, 12-month lease. I got an electric bill, I got a gas bill, I got my internet bill. I got my phone bill. You know, I got all of these responsibilities now, and this is my first time out of the box, you know, with so many responsibilities and things that I personally had to take care of by myself. And I got put in a situation like, what are you going to do? So, you know, like most of us do in society, when we're faced with adversity, it's like a sink or swim type of a situation. And I'm a swimmer, you know. I backstroke a little bit, you know. Actually, I was forced to backstroke, but you know, this situation just came up, and I was talking to a couple of my frat brothers tonight, and you know, we were just talking about various experiences that everybody's gone through initially coming out of college, and you know what they expected versus what they got. And so, I mean, it just made so many thoughts come up to in my mind. And I'm a little bit older than most of the guys that I was around, so a lot of them were actually listening attentively, you know, to the kind of things that I was telling them that I went through, and you know, they were, you know, acknowledging that they've been through similar situations and similar struggles. And my whole point in bringing this up is that, you know, even if you go to college, you really don't have as much of a heads up as a lot of people think you have, or that you might personally think that you have coming into the situation. Because from my personal experience, and this is only me, you know, I graduated in 2003 from college. It's 2012 right now while you're receiving this message, and I've only actually had one job that's even asked for my transcript to ask, okay, are you qualified? Are you certified for this job? You know, basically that even acknowledged my degree as a criteria for having a job. You know, I've actually even to just let you guys really personally know, I've even had jobs that have turned me down because although I had a degree, I did not have the experience that was necessary in order to fulfill a job. So, you know, I've gone through these type of things, and it's made me sit. It's made me wonder. It's like, was it even necessary? You know, why did I spend 5 years of my life? Because I wasn't on that 4-year plan. You know, I know they try to say you that college is a 4-year deal, but I mean, I got my degree in 5 years without going to summer school, so I feel like I did pretty good. But was it even worth it? Because to this day that you're seeing this message currently, that I can speak of for myself, you know, 2003, we're talking about 9 years being removed from receiving my degree. I still currently owe $23,000 in student debt. $23,000 in student debt. Okay? And I'm telling you to say this, the jobs that I work at right now, because I do work 2 jobs, and the income, the wages that I receive on these jobs, to me, in my opinion, is not worth the debt that I still have. Okay? So, I mean, I'm just giving you guys these pure facts. If you're watching this video, if you're in college, if you're out of college, maybe you'll feel me. Maybe you can understand. Or maybe you'll say, hey, that sounds a lot like me. But it's just not worth it, because a lot of the jobs that I went to with my degree, with my transcript in hand after I graduated, and I'm showing them my transcript to say, hey, I did my 5 years. I got my transcript. I got this degree. They still told me, hey, well, how much experience do you have? And that was mind blowing for me, because I thought, in my opinion, everything I had been taught, everything that I had learned had taught me that it was all about getting that degree. And in all actuality, experience ranks higher than a degree. So for me, it was absolutely mind blowing, mind shattering, to be exact. And basically, I guess the general purpose that I want to share with you is this. It took me 9 years after having a degree and going through ups and downs of trying to find a job in my major, speaking with other people that I knew that were looking for jobs in their major and them coming up unsuccessful, for me to realize that, okay, I have to find another way. Well, guess what? Today, I want to share with anybody who's watching with this video and who can relate with what I'm saying as far as going to school and not being able to find a job in their major, knowing that, they put in the work, they paid the tab in order to get to the point where what they thought was going to be success was lying, to be able to take advantage of an opportunity or a vehicle that's actually going to get you to the places that you're going to be. Because I was sold on the thought that if I went to college and I got my degree, I would be in a position where I could earn what other people weren't earning. When in all actuality, what I found out is I wasted 5 years of my life. Don't get me wrong. I had a great time. I learned how to cook out. I learned how to throw parties. I learned how to memorize a whole bunch of information. But the truth is, when it came down to a job, I wasn't any different than anybody who didn't go to college. Maybe about 50 cents to $1 better based off of my degree. Okay? So that's as real as it gets. And I just want to share this information with you guys because there is a different way. There is a vehicle to get there. And that's what I'm willing to share with you. So if you're watching this video and you're in a similar situation as what I'm in, or you know somebody that's in similar situation that I'm in, you're in college currently and thinking that it's a bunch of BS, like the front two letters of the degree, a BS in management, BS in business, BS in biology, BS in whatever you getting your BS in, right? I wanted to share with you this opportunity to have what you truly deserve. Because most of us go to college thinking that, or hoping that, or wishing that we will be able to attain higher levels of income. That's the only reason why we did it. That's the only reason why I did it. I went to college because I was taught, I was trained, and I was molded that by going to college, I would be able to have what other people didn't have, that didn't go to college. When in all actuality, I got out of college and I found out that the people who had more experience than me, that went straight to work out of school, found their ways into positions by just networking with others that were in positions to hire or have influence on hiring, end up gaining experience and end up earning more than me after that 5 years that I was in school. So what I'm willing to share with you guys, I'm willing to save a bunch of time for anybody who's watching this video, whether you're in school now, you're getting ready for school, or what have you, or if you've graduated and are just not realizing this. Just take one moment out of your life, a serious moment, to take a decision. Think about what you paid for schooling. Think about what you owe for schooling. And while you're thinking about that, I want you to look at this link that's below the video. And don't waste any more time out of your life. Click on the link below and find out a real way to earn the financial basically just the financial that you're looking for out of life, man. I mean, I can't be any more upfront and honest than that. Because that, I know for me, that's why I went to school. That's why I jumped into college. That's why I did what I did, essentially. So now I'm at the point, I've experienced the trials, the tribulations, and the best help that I can give you is just to tell you to just click on the link below. So, not going to waste too much of your time. If you watch through to the end of this video, then you'll understand that there are other ways. You might be going through different hardships in your personal life. And basically what I'm trying to provide you is a solution. So if it's, a different financial means that you're looking to reach, I'm sure I'm not I really don't care how much or what kind of degree you have, what you're involved in, what type of career that you're in. I could pretty much, basically, before I say that, there is an income disclaimer on what I am doing, because the only way that you will make the type of money that I'm speaking of is if you put in the work and effort. But I'm going to tell you this: if you put in the same kind of effort that you put in towards going to school and getting your degree, you'll be able to make pretty much more than what you even imagine by clicking on the link below, getting involved, being committed, being coachable. Than you could as far as going to school. So with that in mind, go ahead, click the link. Remember, be coachable, be committed, be consistent, and the world is yours. Click on the link below.